Welcome to the Nerdy 9 Blue Dawn. My name's Corey.
And I'm Knobbe.
Here's words on the screen.
Moving on up.
Hit it, Jace.
And now it's time for the weekly pick-me-up. Corey, what did you pick up this week?
This week I picked up a couple of Convergence tie-ins. I did not pick up the main series, though. I picked up a Blue Beetle, a Booster Gold, and a Justice Society of America. Amen.
Amen!
Now, what did you pick up?
This week, I picked up Batman number 40, which is the conclusion to the Endgame series. I also picked up Superior Iron Man number 8. Tony's being a again, and the story's dragging along slowly. And that was the weekly pick-me-up. And now it's time for A Week in DC. Corey, what happened on Gotham?
This week on Gotham, Barbara Gordon went from pro, then against S&M. She also became pro murdering her parents. Jim Gordon showed up in time to not give a Knob.
This week on The Flash, Eddie Thawne's detective skills are thrown out the window as he's blown away at the fact that he may be related to Reverse Flash. Corey, what happened on iZombie?
Real original. You want me to do my thing? You want me to go after that piece of shit? I mean, I actually try it, write my down. You just come in and off and like, I can be funny too. Here's a joke. This week on iZombie, Liv gets a bit of baby fever, and Major gets in a lot of trouble. I have nothing but compliments to give this genuinely refreshing and inventive show, says Entertainment Weekly.
And that was A Week in DC. And now on to our new segment. It's called 9 Questions. Corey, tell them what 9 Questions is.
It's like 20 questions.
What's 20 questions?
I'm glad you asked. It's where each of us picks a movie and the other person has 9 or less questions to guess what said movie is. Whoever guesses in the least amount of questions wins. Knob, you chose the parameters for our movie this week?
Yes, and there are movies that fall within the Marvel movie universe. It has to be a live-action Marvel movie.
Because
of Age of Ultron coming out this weekend.
Hey, themes.
Themes, yes.
Alright, I'm going to guess the movie.
You already have the movie in your head.
Okay, yeah, I know. Good. Start asking questions.
Is our lead hero, or is it a Spider-Man movie?
No.
Is it an X-Men movie?
No.
Is it a Punisher movie?
Yes.
Is it Punisher Warzone?
No.
Is it The Punisher?
There's 2 The Punisher.
Is it The Punisher from the 80s?
No.
Is it The Punisher from the 2000s?
Yes!
I guessed it in 6 questions.
I feel cheated somehow, but good job.
Corey,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Do you have a movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it within the Avengers universe?
No.
Is it within the Fox universe?
Yes.
Is it pre Days of Future Past?
Yes.
Is it an X-Men movie?
Yes.
Is it X-Men 1?
No.
Is it X-Men 2?
No.
Is it X-Men 3?
Yes. Just like always, Knob finds a way to win. Now on to our next segment. Once again, it's time for the segment that I never put on the episode because I hate it. It's time to read your stupid ass letters. Time for Dear Nerdy. Turn that music off, Jace.
I got the mailbox.
Yeah, I know you did.
This week... Can you hold this?
Yeah, I guess.
This week... Okay, sorry, but I just need to get some things out of the way.
I don't understand these jokes. I don't understand these jokes.
This week...
Hey, there's Die Hard tape.
Our message came to us...
email?
Oh yeah, I left my phone in the mailbox.
Okay. Yeah.
And it reads...
Hi, Corey and Knobbe. I remember in one of your videos you talked about the music you liked as a kid, and it made me wonder, what was the first CD you guys bought?
So now,
Thank you.
what was the first CD you bought for yourself?
The first CD I bought for myself. Well, we'd have to go back to about 2002, going into 2003. So right when I'm about to go into third grade, I went out and with my own money, I bought myself a copy of the Eminem Show.
Did they let a 7-year-old buy that?
Yeah, actually, the funny thing is, I went to Kmart and yeah, they didn't ask one question. They didn't give me any shit for it. They just let some 7-year-old kid buy a copy of the Eminem Show.
Pretty great. From Walmart in Bonnie Lake, I bought for myself Weird Al Yankovic's Poodle Hat. It was the first Weird Al CD I bought, but that is the CD that got me into Weird Al, and then after that I bought like 5 of his other albums, and it's still to this day, that's probably my favorite one of his.
Yeah. No, definitely. And that's funny because as you and I have kind of talked about in the past, didn't it have, what were you saying about the Weird Al Eminem?
Yeah, that's the CD with the Couch Potato, which is a take on Lose Yourself.
Yeah.
By Weird Al. It also has many other songs on it.
Yes, many other songs.
It also has a few other tracks on it.
That's good. It wasn't just a single CD.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know in the comments the first CD or tape you bought for yourself.
Or maybe even vinyl.
We
Who knows?
hipsters. We'd love to hear from you.
And now, on to our next segment.
Keeping with the theme of Avengers, we decided to count down the top 9 movies in the MCU. There's 10 of them, so sorry, Iron Man 2, you're being left out.
Let's start at number 9.
Noche.
Thor, The Dark World.
Not a bad movie.
No, not at all.
Actually, it's kind of good.
But it's our least favorite.
Besides Iron Man 2.
Besides Iron Man 2.
Number 8.
Thor number 1. Again, not a terrible movie. Better than Thor number 2. Just an unrelatable character.
See, not a bad movie. I just can't find it in myself to give a
Exactly. And that's why Thor number 1 is our pick for number 8. Number 7.
Captain America, the First Avenger. I mainly don't like this movie because it's the first one to introduce the hyphenating. Like, it doesn't have a number. It's just First Avengers. Like that's they do that for all the movies. It gets annoying.
Because, that's a reason.
It drags on too long.
Our pick for number 6 would have to be The Incredible Hulk featuring Edward Norton.
The tough thing that happens when trying to make a Hulk movie is he can't fight people. He can't fight people. He can't fight tanks because it doesn't do anything. It's uninteresting. It's like if Superman took on the military. It doesn't make sense. I appreciate what they were trying to do. I appreciate the character development they were trying to produce, but Edward Norton doesn't carry on, so all that's kind of lost in the grand scheme of things. I enjoy watching the movie. It just feels like it doesn't belong with the rest of the MCU.
Exactly. Our pick for number 5 is Iron Man number 3.
I mainly like this movie because it's directed by Ian Black. Ian Black wrote all 4 of the Lethal Weapon movies. He also did a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Robert Downey Jr. and it's a really underappreciated film that I enjoy, and they brought a lot of that humor over into the Iron Man universe, and I think it worked very well with that character, and I like the struggles he goes through.
A lot of the controversy I see with this movie, though, is people that it's too dark, but I liked the dark tone of this movie. It was a nice contrast compared to Iron Man number 1, and what's that other Iron Man? There's another Iron Man movie in there somewhere, but yeah, I like this movie.
Number 4. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It took the Avenger comic genre and turned it into a spy thriller. We didn't know that could happen, but they proved that it could, and it worked out really well. And obviously, Marvel's happy because the Russo brothers, who directed that, had been brought on to direct Infinity Wars 1 and 2. So, everybody wins.
Number 3 would have to be The Avengers.
The first big team-up movie. Really exciting in theaters. Kind of a drag to watch on repeated viewings just because it is mainly action, and I get that all the character development was built up in the previous movies. But since the Avengers are the first time they're all interacting, it drags on once you get into like the middle part and the latter half.
Yeah, another, again, going back to complaints, some complaints I've heard about that movie is that it's too fantastic, or it's too big, or it's too that. And it's just like you said, if you think it's too fantastic, and they don't dive into each character enough, if they dove into each character in that movie specifically, that would be a 10-hour movie.
It would.
It'd go on too long. Watch the other movies before you start.
Okay. Number 2 goes to number 1. The first Iron Man movie that kicked off the entire Marvel universe.
And what a universe it's been.
What a wonderful life. Number 1. It's Guardians of the it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's
Welcome to In the News. Corey, what is our first headline?
This week, we got a look at Jared Leto as a Joker. Finally.
Yeah, finally.
You could a little more enthusiasm. It's him, sort of. He has the green hair.
Yeah, but I mean, the tattoos. I mean, it's goofy. It's less than a joke. It's just stupid.
But it's menacing. It's like he's been through prison.
No, it's not. Because Joker would never arrange a tattoo appointment and sit through it.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. What? Breaking news. Oh, awesome. We're getting our first look at Will Smith as Deadshot.
I don't...
That's his mask.
That...
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm now getting reports saying that it's not his mask. Okay.
So Jared Leto as Joker. I've been pretty positive up until this point about the movies. I've been pretty optimistic. I don't think that it'll be a bad movie, even if this is what the Joker really does look like. Tattoos and all.
Well, one would assume he's going to be wearing a suit.
Yes.
One would hope.
But you can't cover your face with a suit unless you...
Yeah, that's the... Let's just say that's the tattoo that does the most damage. Sony officially announced that 21, 22, 20, the Jump Street series is getting not one, but 2 spin-offs. All-female led movie and a crossover with the MIB.
Holy what an announcement.
Do we care? Have you watched the Jump Street movies?
Yes, I have. I really enjoyed the Jump Street films. I enjoyed the first one a lot more than I enjoyed the second one. And then when I heard the rumor that it might be crossing over with Men in Black, and again, I say rumor, I always thought that was an interesting concept, but that we would not see it happen. So the fact that it's gonna happen is quite a bit... It's pretty hard to believe.
Do you think that the 2 universes fit with each other?
I don't. To me, they're just too separate. I don't see how they work together, but obviously that's the job in the movie to show us how they work together. So I'm curious.
Yeah. I mean, they both have that kind of like tongue-in-cheek, self-referential like humor where like Men in Black will reference like all postal workers are aliens, and then 22 Jump Street kind of pokes fun at like movies within themselves. So it's like they both kind of have like this self-aware humor about them. It's just on different. I feel like they're playing for different audiences. So it'd be weird to see them together, but I don't doubt that the talent involved would be able to pull it off. Do you think, or do you want Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, or even Josh Brolin, who took over in Men in Black 3, would you want any or all of them to participate?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's actually crucial that they all participate, you know. But again, I'm curious to see how they will cross over with one another. But yeah, no, I think it's important that they use those main people. But will they? I guess we'll wait and see.
That's all the news we have this week.
Tell us what you think in the comment section.
Now it's time for a mystery topic. Where did I put the hat?
I'm glad you're taking the blame.
I found it. It was in your Here it is.
That's up. You know I don't have an Corey. Just like you don't have a spine.
This week, we took to the streets of Tacoma to ask the people at Free Comic Book Day our own mystery topic. Let's cut to that footage. Jace, please.
Jace, take it away.
Jace. No.
Jace, put the bottle down. Jace, put the gun down.
I wish you would step off from that ledge.
Put the meth down. Put Ollie down.
Corey here from the Nerdy 9 to 9. I'm with the owner of Atomic Comics, Shane.
Yep.
How's Free Comic Book Day going?
It's a busy one, no doubt about it. Turns out lots of people like free comics.
That is true. Now, Shane,
Yep.
what would be your favorite Marvel movie so far in the MCU?
Oh, that's an easy one. It's Captain America 2, without a doubt. The characterization is so spot on. The interaction between him and Black Widow, fantastic. Well done and respectful.
Terrific. Thank you. Now come to Atomic Comics for all your good needs of stuff. Hello, all you rebel scum. I'm here with some Imperial members of our great galaxy. Guys, what has been your favorite movie in the current MCU?
I don't watch MCU.
Do you have one?
Not that I could think of, but Avengers was definitely my favorite movie.
Got one for the Avengers. Now, do you guys blindly follow Darth Vader, or do you believe you have free will of your own?
I think I got free will of my own, but you know, as long as he's in a good mood, I'll go along with him. Yeah, absolutely. He's actually inside the story. He's buying his comics right now.
It's good to know. You heard it here first at Atomic Comics. Corey here from the Nerd 9 to 9. Now tell me, what has been your favorite movie in the current MCU?
I think currently it would have to be Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm here with none other than Steve Rogers. Steve, what has been your favorite Marvel movie in the current MCU?
This actually might surprise you. My favorite movie is the original Iron Man from 2008. I think it set the tone for all of the cinematic universe movies to follow. I think none of these characters would have been on screen if it weren't for the original direction. Jon Favreau, I loved the villain. I loved Pepper and Tony. You know, it was great. It set the stage, really.
But don't you think Tony Stark is an arrogant
So Tony Stark has his motives, right? I mean, I think he's trying to do well, but he's also got it in it for himself, you know, at the end of the day. So that's something that, you know, we don't really see eye to eye on. I think he has trouble with seeing the greater good sometimes.
Spoken like a true patriot. I'm here with the Dark Knight himself, Mr. Batman. What has been your favorite movie in the current MCU?
I'd have to say that my favorite Marvel movie would be Iron Man. just because I like the origin story. Robert Downey Jr. did an amazing job as Tony Stark. A lot of him actually being an alcoholic as well too, but being able to do well by that character, and his tribulations he had to do to overcome that and to become a hero. And so I would say that would probably be one of my favorite ones. Would be the first Iron Man movie.
How do you think Iron Man would fare against the Dark Knight yourself?
Well, the thing is with me, I'm very smart, and I've been around for a while, and so I think that with my intelligence and my wits, that I'd be able to take on Iron Man, even with all the technology. Being a millionaire myself, I have a lot of things at my disposal I can use, and have familiar with that just as well as Tony Stark is. So I would say that would be it.
Thank you. Corey here. And might I say, Deadpool, you are looking mighty fine on this free comic book day.
Thank you. I feel like I'm looking pretty fine too. The mirror didn't break this morning. That was a definite bonus. Gonna have to buy another one.
Okay then. Now, Deadpool, what has been your favorite movie in the current MCU?
The current MCU. I think I'm gonna have to go with Howard the Duck. It's my favorite one.
Not a valid answer, but I'll take it.
It's not?
What's been your favorite?
Iron Man 3, because I think it has a lot of heart, and I like to see more character development. But until we get a Black Widow standalone movie,
I really like Howard the Duck. How about you? How about you? I really like Howard the
He's
Duck.
not my first choice, but you know, I would go with it.
Okay.
I would go with it.
Out. He was
I
in,
go with it. I would go.
He was in Guardians. Come on.
That's true.
He was in
That's true.
Guardians.
That's true.
Voiced by the one and only Seth Green.
And now on to some shout-outs. Corey, you go first.
Okay. Shout out to Knobbe for peer pressuring me into buying shoes.
Shout out to Kangaroo Jack for being the biggest letdown in cinema history.
Shout out to Flo Rider. Shout out to people who give themselves a director's credit on their own YouTube show.
Shout out to the second installment of the So Far So Hood album anthology. Thank you for watching the Nerdy Night at 9. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to us. We put out new videos when we feel like it. If you'd like to check out last week's episode, click here. If you'd like a random episode, click here. If you'd like to check out Corey's music project, please check the link in the description below. Thank you, and have a good night.
See you next week. Same bat time, same bat station.